Okay, I want to give just one more example. My discussion was cut short, but that's fine. I do want to give you one example. You're going to pay attention to the video that I captured yesterday evening after 5 p.m., where the entity was doing the exact same thing. What you saw this is engineered light. So the engineered light that you saw yesterday evening after 5 p.m. was in the form of hitting this building that I'm inside of with engineered light in this manner, and the shape of the windows appearing on this building. That was the method of engaging in the same pattern of touching the surface with engineered light while the entity was flying around, amplifying helicopter activity. After 5 p.m., I want to be clear, the entity is covering the buildings with engineered light in the morning. In the evening, the entity is covering the same buildings with engineered light while it is setting. I just want you to pay attention to the pattern of maintaining light. It's absolutely impossible. The sun, the light source, which is supposed to be the sun, is not going anywhere. And you're also paying attention to what is the maintenance of light at all times during the day. And it's for purposes of criminal monitoring. This is group stalking as you are looking at the maintenance of that specific environment. The purpose is to cover the grounds at all times with the engineered light. All right, Melania Padilla is group stalking. You have the entity that is pacing on Alvarado. These are demons that are engaging in activity creation and doing so in the specific environment. This is massive monitoring that's underway, and it's systematically underway. And it's actually what is this little secret society? It's actually the demon possessed that are engaging in this criminal system. All right, it is currently 7:48 a.m. and this is the ongoing criminal monitoring, and they are monitoring inside of the private space. The people of the state are engaged in a perpetual sex offense. They're engaged in corporate invasion of privacy. They employ what are satanic methods of engaging in this criminal system, and they're also doing so, which is sexually violent and sexually motivated, because while they're engaged in the pattern of conduct, they do so also while you're in the private space, making no provision for any privacy whatsoever. They're engaged in ongoing terrorism as an entity on behalf of the public entity, the government, the state, and represented by the Los Angeles Police Department that you see stalking in the specific environment by helicopter, and they do so while you are engaged in any and every private activity. So I just want to be clear with regard to the ongoing sex offense that the people of the state are going to be prosecuted for, which is federal group stalking and monitoring. Federal group stalking and monitoring is an exceedingly violent, very demented, sexually motivated, sexually perverted criminal act against a person perpetrated by a public entity. All right, and again, it's 7:49 a.m., and this is P.O.C. Pay attention to the documentation after 5 p.m. All of this is speaking to what is impossible and the maintenance of not only a light source outside of nature, but you're seeing what's the pattern, what's the purpose is to keep light all over. And this is not ordinary light, it's engineered light. And it is speaking to what is the prima facie case and what is the exposure of a whole people, of a population that's practicing this targeting system in the state of California, in the U.S. All right, this is 7:49 a.m., and that's P.O.C.